One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on another team from the ACC, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Cal Golden Bears offense will get first crack at it today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
Punch it out of the air. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, going up top. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Gets it out quickly. At the 20, he's got space. They kept him out of the end zone, but not
spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Off play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play. Now giving up a negative play on 2nd down. You better be very careful about this 3rd down play call.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Cal! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
That great first drive by this offense capped off 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that.
There he goes! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Wide receiver going in motion. Unloads quickly. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. It's complete to the right. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Complete. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Brown will throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Line gets set, first down. Looking downfield on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his hands quick because that defensive end turned the corner fast.
They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They'll make the stop. .3 yards short of the first down. And the Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He's got it on the outside. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fast motion in the jet sweep. Turning on the Jets. Oh, a lot of space. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Golden Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Brown wants to pass. It's on target and complete. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Quarterback making adjustments. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got him. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Payne. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Grab behind the line, it's Payne. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Wants to keep it in the air. Starting to feel a little pressure. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at 25. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Brown will throw it. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off-play action on 1st down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Setting up the screen. Shakes off the defender. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working. Using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Golden Bears will kick it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Trying to set the tone with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Gets it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw again. Caught close to the marker. It's Fields. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it! Touchdown, Notre Dame! They take the lead with the 6.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Brown will throw it. Zings it complete to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the back. It's a running room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Knocked off his feet. The Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to fire on second down. Looking for a big gain. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Hauls it in. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. And the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 2nd and goal.
Razor. Jackrabbit.
Touchdown, Golden Bears! Quick strike through the air for the score.
one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Turning it on. There he goes. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Golden Bears just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Here's the handoff. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Brown wants to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power.
He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. That's a lot. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Irish. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 11 over South Carolina. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Brown will throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. And now on 2nd down for this offense. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in the rhythm.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
And the returner will be dragged down. Here come the Irish back on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
To the air on 2nd down. On the run, fires downfield. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. With the catch, it's Marshall. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Golden Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Got his man quickly. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Hand off from the shotgun. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Golden Bears will move the sticks with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. in search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Brown wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
The offense has got to find something here in the 4th quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Under fire. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Trying play action. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback may change this route. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Brown will throw it. Bringing the heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going up top here late in the game. Picked off to stop the threat. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
They'll go right back to it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Fourth down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Trying to keep this drive alive. And that is how we will wrap this one up. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some